The retro revolution is on, and with it comes a whole slew of new Game Boy likes that you can get from China and other places in the world. Now, some of them range from £6 upwards. You can get them on places like AliExpress or Wish.com, and they are pretty much what you'd expect for £6. They do the job, but they're not great. However, there are more offerings on the market at the moment, such as the Mayu, I think it's called, and this one that we're going to look at today. That is the Ambernic RG35XX. Now, this is one of the more premium ones, and we're going to take a look and see how it holds up to the hype. Okay, so the box is pretty nice. There's nothing in it, especially, there's nothing on the box. It's a plain white box, but it fits very well, and it's a nice quality one. When you take it out the box, quite tight fitting there. Nice box. Being taken out the box, you can see it is in fact quite nicely packaged in a little baggie, and a formed plastic piece to fit it in. It's actually quite tight, so we'll take it out. Here we go. We'll have a look at the extra bits first. We've got what we got here: a couple of wet wipes, removes excess dirt. Okay, a couple of screen cleaners. That's nice. We've got the booklet. Looks quite nice as well. Tells you all about it. Instructions. Insert a FAT32 formatted memory card. There we go. And what else have we got here? What's this? Okay, this is nice. Look at this. We've got a spare screen protector as well. Very nice too. A screen protector comes in the box. And in here, what have we got in here? In here, it must be the cable. It's got to be a USB. It is indeed a USB cable. There we go. Standard issue USB cable. Right, okay. So let's move the box to one side and have a look at the actual unit. It comes in, as I say, a baggie. There we go. Anti-static type, I believe. And it's got protective on the screen there as well, which is quite nice when you undo it. A little bit of sponge for protection there. And then we've got the actual unit. So you've got the usual A, B, Y, and H buttons there. H, don't know why H, there you go. Start and select, menu button, and of course the crosshair, and a speaker in the bottom right hand corner. It looks very much like the traditional Game Boy, the original DGO1. And we've got the volume on the side there as well. Volume up and down, digital of course. Power button, reset button. And there's two SD card slots. Let's have a look at this. Micro SD card slots. Do they come out? It does indeed. There we go. And that is what we have our operating system on. So we'll check that out in a minute. Let's put it back. There we go. Okay. So at the bottom we have DC input for recharging, and it's nice to see good old-fashioned headphone slot there. On the back we have a few more extra buttons: R1, R2, L2 and L1, and that's because it does also play PlayStation games, so some of those will need these extra buttons. So let's turn it on and see what we've got, shall we? So it starts with the logo, quite nice, pretty standard. The screen's not quite a nice size actually, not bad at all. There we go. And the standard UI you get with it is actually quite sufficient. You don't need to put any others on, but I have heard that you can put the Garlic OS UI on it instead if you prefer. There's absolutely no reason to whatsoever. This one works perfectly fine. So you've got the ROMs there. Then you've got favorites, so you can actually put some into your favorites folder rather than having to go through the whole list. You've got history, so it shows you the last games you've played. If it was a case of, oh, I've played this one, it was really good, and I can't remember it, you can go straight back and check it out there. Search, you can actually use the search function to look for a game that you particularly want. Say you want to look for Pac-Man, you just type it in and find it. And then, of course, the general settings there. And there are many, many settings on that. And that would be another, a different video, but not today. We're just checking it out. So the game ROMs then, as you can see, we'll go into it there. It has a PS1, Vertical Arcade, CPS game, the Neo Geo games, FBA hack game. I'm not even sure what that is. MAME games for that, so that's your classic, that would be your classic arcade ones. Game Boy Advance games, the NES games, of course, the Super NES games, the SMS games. What's the SMS games? MD games. Oh, that's Mega Drive on there. Game Boy Color, the original Game Boy ones, PCE. No, I get no idea what that one is. NGPC, so that would be the Neo Geo personal computer. That's the Neo Geo. That would be the portable Neo Geo. GG, that would be the Game Gear. And WSC, that would be the Japanese one. I can never remember. It's something like Windstar or something like that. I can never remember the name of it. Anyway, but there you go. So you got a lot to choose from. The question is, how do they run? Well, let's start with a very basic one. Game Boy. The old black and white Game Boy. Seeing as we look like that, let's try that to start with. And let's try Donkey Kong. There you go, Donkey Kong. Let's see what this does. It's pretty good. The volume's quite good. I don't know if you can hear that. It's actually pretty good. It's nice and bright, like you'd have a backlit one. It's actually very good. Press the start button, see how we get on. I've never played this. I've never played this on the original Game Boy. Oh my. It's very good. It's a very good likeness. Ah! Oh no, it's got me! Anyway, you get the point. So if you want to go back, you just push the menu button and then exit game, and it takes you straight back out. So it's pretty good. So we've seen it in a Game Boy Basic one. So let's try Tomb Raider 1 then, because I've got a better idea of how that works. So Tomb Raider 1, let's have a look at Tomb Raider 1 and see how we get on with that. Brilliant. Get into it. It's loading. The cinematic, we can skip past that and see what the quality of the game. Oh god, this takes me back. This is good. Brilliant. There she is! In all her splendor! Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I don't know what the keys are, but it looks like it's running okie dokie. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's have a look at another one then. What should we do? Sonic? Let's try a Sonic. Let's try a Sonic. It said it had Mega Drive there. Let's go for Sonic. There's got to be a Sonic on there somewhere, hasn't there? Gone too far back. There's got to be a Sonic on here somewhere. Let's try Mega Drive. Sonic 1. There we go. Let's have a look at this. So the beauty of this as well. The beauty of this as well is that you can add your own games on top of that, either by putting another card in with the ROMs on, or by putting the ROMs on the initial card. Look at that. That's actually pretty good. Present Sonic. Oh, the nostalgia. And the sound is good. A lot of these don't have very good sound. This one has very good sound. Very good. Not having any trouble at all handling this. Superb! Brilliant. Okay, that's a pass. So as you can see, it plays all sorts of games and it's really pretty good. So there we go. As I said, you've got a slot on the side. You can just reset it, or you can turn it off by pressing the button, and it will shut down on its own. But the handy thing is you've got the first one there. You can add ROMs onto that SD card, the micro SD card, or you can put another one in and add more ROMs there as well. Very, very cool. It's quite a good weight as well. It feels nice in the hand. Yeah, very, very good unit. Very, very good unit, and very well made as well. So I recommend this one. There you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll have a look at some more next week. But in the meantime, enjoy your retro gaming.